Hey guys, how's it going? BUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite, but this is creative. And the reason why we're here is that we are going to we need to talk about this right here. You can't see it, but this is the community creation March Through Time. Now, I want to talk about this. And honestly, I haven't had a chance to go into it yet, but we're going to do it together. So, a March Through Time. Celebrate MLK Time. MLK. Time Studios presents March Through Time in Fortnite. Now, before we continue, let me just say this. First of all, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for me here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for using my career code. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are really, really great. Also, if you guys want to know how to win some V-Bucks, stick around to the end of the video. We'll talk about that, and I'll explain to you guys a little bit more about that. But when I first saw this, I gotta say, the first thing I thought was, what? And I'm sure that's the same reaction that a lot of people had. A lot of people were just thought, what and why? I saw a lot of comments of people saying that they're going to refer to Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., as that guy from Fortnite. And I'll get a little more into that. But it's very possible. It's very possible that that is going to be what will be the case in the near future, because this is going to be the first introduction for a lot of people to the life of Dr. Martin Luther King. Now, let's read this first, and then I'll continue with what I'm going to say. Celebrate, I have a dream. Celebrate the life and work of Nobel Peace Prize recipient, Dr. Martin Luther King, in a new interactive experience presented by Time Studios. Time Studios. Developed by members of the community and Fortnite Creative, March Through Time immerses players in the entirety of Dr. King's monumental I Have a Dream speech and the history surrounding it. Now, the video is actually quite interesting. It's quite immersive. It's quite inspirational. The only thing that breaks it for me is the fact that there's a bunch of people walking around in like really interesting skins, because it's Fortnite. And that does create a bit of a juxtaposition for me on where this lies within Fortnite. Explore DC63. March Through the Time teleports players to DC63, Washington, D.C. in 1963. Built by Chase Jackman, several other people here. Traveled to, let me see here. G. Quano, XWDFR, and U7A traveled to Lincoln Memorial and United States National Mall, where Dr. King gave his iconic 17-minute speech for civil rights. I'm guessing you can listen to the whole thing. The experience extends with museum-inspired points of interest and collaborative mini-game quests you complete with others. These activities progress players to experience and bring to life important themes of Dr. King's speech. We move forward when we work together. Completing the challenges related to Dr. King and the civil rights movement will unlock the DC63 spray for your locker. Inspired by the work of Time and their partners, Juvie Productions, Digital Domain, Valid Studio, and Riot, March Through Time would not have been possible without the contributors of the American Family Insurance, the DuSable Museum of African American History, and the estate of Martin Luther King Jr. For further in-depth reading and to educate yourself, family, or friends about the history of civil rights, visit Time's The March website. The ongoing struggle for civil rights as a global movement has benefited from the collective efforts of millions of people around the world. Tell us how Dr. King DC63 or a person in your life inspired you by using hashtag FNDC63 and share your experiences on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. March Through Time DC63, presented by Time in Fortnite. Now, this is where I have to kind of like. This is where I have to get serious in this case, because I'm confused. Okay, I'm confused. I'm confused because I didn't expect to see something like this in this game. Now, the first thing I want to say is it's very interesting that this is, well, it's presented by Time Studios. Then it says developed by members of the community in Fortnite. Now, I don't know who these people are. I don't know what they normally do. I don't know if they have like a YouTube channel. I don't know if they stream. I don't know if they're like content creators who have done certain type of content in the Fortnite. And I don't know how, if Time contacted them and said, "Hey, will you build this?" Or if they contracted them and they said, "Hey, will you design this?" If they paid them, didn't pay them, etc. There's a bunch of different ramifications when you start thinking about the why, or I guess this is the how as well. That's the how they did this, but the why is very, very all encompassing here. Now, when I first saw this, I'm not gonna lie, the first thing I thought about was, wow. I hope that at first I was hoping that everyone would just have default skins, that you wouldn't be able to emote or have voice chat, and definitely not have like open chat, because obviously it's the internet, and the people take things and either elevate them to the divine or drag them down into the mud. It's just how there isn't a lot of live and let live, or working together when you are presented with something like this. So encouraging people to work together and have that sense of both camaraderie and civil awareness is quite interesting to me. Do I think it's bad? No, I don't think it's bad at all. Do I think it belongs in Fortnite though? That's kind of the bigger question for me. I've seen different collaborations. We have multiple different collaborations with Marvel. You can see way up there, you can see Rick's arm. We've had the Marvel, the DC collaborations. We've had Thanos. We've had the the party royales. We've had concerts. We have J Balvin right now, which is an amazing, a beautiful skin, amazing skin right now in Fortnite. We've had a lot of different things like that, but we've never had an education of morality or that kind of concept within Save the World. Well, sorry, within Fortnite, not Save the World. I wish it was Save the World. I wish they were doing this in Save the World. But I have to say, I'm still shocked. I'm still like baffled by the reasons for this. So I want to go into it. I want to kind of look into it. And then I want to make a second video about that. But I wanted to make this video before I had a chance to do it. I want to make the video just from what they said here. And again, this is very, very, to me, it's very interesting. The fact that we're going to have this memorial that you can go through, this museum. And I'm guessing as we walk along, or as we jump into it, we'll be able to hear the speech. We have collaborative mini quests that you can complete with others. What happens when people don't want to collaborate and you have trolls who don't want you to do it? I mean, are you going to just be, is it a linear pathway that you have to do things? I both question and I celebrate the fact that they are doing this at the end of August. As far as I know, there is no significance to August, or maybe there is, I don't know. Summer of 63, or probably there is something there that I'm missing, or I don't know. And if there is some important feature or some important aspect of that within this, I would love to know that. The other thing that I have to say is, I don't think that's a picture of Dr. King. I think that is a recreation of Dr. King in the Unreal Engine 5. So for those of you who don't know, the Unreal Engine 5 has this incredible, just absolutely out of this world modeler for people. And I kind of think that's what they did there. It might be a picture. It might be a picture that I might be wrong, but I kind of think that's what they did there, which is like, wow, it's almost too good. So I mean, part of me is very, very curious at at the whole experience. I want to go through it. I want to look at it. I think it'll be very interesting. And that kind of brings to question the last part of this. The last part of this, which is going to be kind of like the a comment that I've seen over and over and over again of how people are like, that they're going to hear people say, especially young people who have probably never heard of Dr. Martin Luther King. And I don't know, is it something that is taught currently in schools in America? I don't know if it's taught in schools outside of America. It will be the first introduction to the civil rights movement and Dr. Martin Luther King and his speech and his impact on it all. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the first introduction for a lot of people to that. And of course, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to say, oh, it's the guy from Fortnite. So that brings up a whole other set of moral quandaries, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I would take that, but I will have to say this. I have a personal set of beliefs in this case. For those of you who come to my stream, you guys know that I don't really talk about politics or religion or stuff like that on my stream. It's just a game. To me, it's just a game, and I just want to play the game. This kind of makes it not a game. This puts a very stark mirror up to you. It puts a mirror up and to kind of be like, look at yourself, analyze yourself, and learn about this if you don't know, or be reminded of this. And for some people, that may be very disconcerting. For some people, it may be annoying. For some people, it may be uplifting. For some people, it may be nothing. So I think it's very interesting that they're doing this. I'm very curious as to the whole collaboration with time. I'm very curious about that. But anyway, so I'm going to go check it out. I'm probably going to do another secret video of doing it, or I might just wait to do it on stream. Someone's dancing in the background. I may just wait to do it on stream with some people, so we can actually do the so we see it just sounds very interesting to me to say that, so we can do the quests for Dr. King's mode. Words I never thought I would say. Honestly, words I never thought I would say. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna probably do that. So if you guys want to check out that video, you have to be part of the Discord and stuff like that. Have little secret videos that I make and I release, unlisted on my channel. There are certain ways you can find them. But yeah, or you know what? If it is, I may do a video after doing it and kind of give my thoughts and analysis of the experience. As as who I am and what I've experienced in my life. I just never thought I would be doing that in this game. But anyway, that's it for that. Like I said, if you guys want to know more information about how to win some V-Bucks, I have something currently going on where we're going to be able to do, you guys are going to be able to win a lot of V-Bucks if you go to this video. So there's a video called Q&A. I have a Q&A video currently that I do every single week. And in that video, if you didn't know, I give away V-Bucks every single week. We do V-Buck gift cards every single week. And I've given you guys a challenge. The more comments and the more people enter into these giveaways, the higher the gift cards are going to be. So, and also, if you guys do a bunch of likes, it spreads the word so more people can do it. So if you guys would like a chance at winning some V-Bucks and potentially a lot of V-Bucks, and basically if you do a certain amount of comments, we'll do a certain type of gift card. And if there are a certain number of likes, I think I said 1,000 likes. I just threw out that number out there. If we ever hit 1,000 likes on one of those Q&A videos, we'll double it. So potentially there could be 1 week that we give away 13,500 V-Buck gift cards. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll see if it happens. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, I am DUJ2. If you guys enjoy this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Let me know what you guys think, not of the experience, but of the announcement of this march through time, march through DC 63. What did you guys think when you first saw it? When you first read this, when you first saw this, the tweet or the announcement? And yeah, we're gonna have to go through it and see just what they did. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.